Hello guys, welcome to the hand technique extensions. This is something fun that I usually practice before a gig or when I have 10 minutes here and there. If you're in college and you're waiting for a class on a hallway, it's a great device for you to maximize in those 20 minutes or 10 minutes that you might have throughout the day. So we're going to be using the Ted Reed syncopation book like Alan Dawson did to practice some hand technique extensions when you are not on the drum set and you just have a pad and you want to do something that's going to be productive regarding the development of singles and doubles and rafts and flams and things that we use with our hands. So I'm glad to share some of what I do with that stuff. So let's get into it. So here's a exercise that you can do on a pad. Is actually on one of the 10 fusion ways, but this is basically developing the single strokes with right and left hand and also the Moeller technique. So every 8 notes is going to be a Moeller 2. Every quarter notes is a Moeller 4. The Moeller technique, if you want to know more about that, I have a book entitled The Moeller Technique Workshop, and there's also an online course. But you know, with the left hand would be 8 notes and the quarter notes. So I'm going to read the first 8 bars of the exercise 1, page 38 of the Ted Reed. And this is supposed to be with a metronome. Practice slow and then speed up, right? So here it is, the right hand. This is the single strokes development. 1, 2, ready, go. Right, so I'm reading the line with one hand using M2s and M4s. Now the left hand would be, what's written is 1 and 2, 3. But we're embellishing, right? We're creating a flow of 16th notes and using that. So you put a metronome and you go 1, 2, ready, go. And of course, we want to put a metronome and go both hands together, right? Leading with the right. 1, 2, ready, go. Left, 1, 2, ready, go. And then you can, practice a little faster if you want. And then one thing that I'm working on, which is kind of difficult, is to play a line and then flip the hands using the paradiddle or paradiddle diddle diddle, right? So using this. So that the transition would be about beat 3. Sometimes you have to ignore what's written. You got to bail out of the reading to flip. So I usually like to flip on beat 4. That first line is a rest, so it's perfect for that. So it'll be like beat 3. So that's how you flip. So this is a great exercise, and I practice this not every day, but if I'm anywhere that I have 10 minutes, 2 minutes, because I memorize it, I can work on my singles and my Moeller, and it's based on Alan Dawson's teachings. And I recommend you play at least a whole page if you have the time, with the right and the left, and then you start flipping the lines. That's going to give you some chops, right? And it's great for you. Now, you could do the same thing in triple feel, right? So now a 8 note to be three notes, or 6 notes rather. So let me think about this for a second. So a 8 note is 6 or 3, right? 1 and 2 and so 3 and 6. So it's gonna be 1 and 2 and 3, 4, 1, 2. You understand? So the then left hand is, sorry, what's written is, but we're gonna be reading you understand? So it's Moeller 3 and Moeller 6, right? Moeller 3s. And hybrid 6. Now putting together like we did with the other one is going to be 1, 2, ready, go. Flip like we did the other ones. You can flip with a double 6 if you want, or a double paradiddle. So those two things are going to really help you with singles and Moeller in duple feel, right? Or triple feel. Great exercise using the syncopation, and if you put a metronome, you reading, you practicing your technique, and you can use every 10 minutes, 20 minutes that you have, right? Sometimes I do that when I'm waiting for dinner or whatever, right? So I hope you enjoy the singles development in duple and triple feel.